Hey, what's up, YouTube? Move these out of the way real quick. Tristan Blaze back again. Astro Empires. We have a new operation. Operation Big Trouble in Little China. As you saw, I'm bringing 200,000 K, 200K to Jack Burton's base. For those who don't remember, there was a movie called Big Trouble in Little China, starring Kurt Russell as Jack Burton. Well, Mr. Burton is in the Evil Axis Alliance, and the Evil Axis Alliance has 7 bases in the galaxy that I have 11 bases in, and guess what? They're all Mr. Burton's, all of them. They're all his. These are 6 of his bases. This is his base where he's keeping well, basically look at it this way. If you were to add all of the fleet up on all 6 of these other bases, they would probably equal what he has right here. So what we're doing is I'm doing what is called napkin combat, where I'm basically getting a very, very rough idea of what I need to use to attack. Now, napkin combat is a little bit different than using a battle calculator. I don't know what his tech is. So what we do is we assume that we have the same tech level, which it's not really true because he's, what, level 29, I think? I think he's level 29. Whatever. So basically napkin combat is when you do a couple of waves to attack. What I'm going to need is I'm going to need 1 fighter for the outpost ship, 2 fighters for each scout ship, 1 fighter for a recycler. I'm going to need 6 fighters for the ion frigate, 4 for each destroyer, and I'm going to need 1 fighter for each other fighter, which roughly is about, if I do the math really quick, 1,315. However, all of the other units are going to cause a bleed off, so I'm not going to be able to take everything from here down out. So I've overloaded and said, fuck it, we're going with 1,600 fighters. So I brought all 4 fleet carriers over. They are arrived. Okay, let's kill the bookmarks. Okay, fighter lover has arrived. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Come on, hurry up. All. 2 minutes! We're going to kill that. So, pardon me. Had to burp real quick. Don't know if you could hear it. Don't care either way. So what we're doing is we're going to level a fighter wave on this dude really quick. Once that fighter wave is done, we have another fleet right next door to him, right there, Cruiser Bruiser, with, I believe, 608 destroyers. Destroyers are incredibly good against stuff like cruisers and heavy cruisers. I mean, they're really good against that stuff. You're going to need about, once again, for napkin combat, you're going to need roughly 7 for each heavy cruiser, 7 for each fleet carrier, 3 for each cruiser, and 3 for each carrier. So, again, you're looking at, let's see, the number of what he has. I think he had like 48 or 58 heavy cruisers. So that's going to be close to 400, I think. This is 80, there's 20, there's 70, times 7, 406. So, total 551 destroyers, I believe. And again, there's a little bit of a bleed off, I believe, from base. So what you're going to see with those is you're going to have to overload a little bit more. You know, heavier units like those battleships, obviously, they're still going to cause damage. So I'm overloading with about, I think, 608 destroyers. And that's designed to basically just rip through everything else. Now the fighters, the fighter wave, the destroyer wave, they will deal damage to the base defenses. They're just not going to deal a lot of damage to the base defenses. Okay? Now, I don't know if this guy's online right now. I would not like to... I mean, I have a few more fleet carriers that I'm building. It's not really a big deal if I lose them, but they will fuck up my combat ratios. So I prefer not to lose them. Please tell me they are still alive. Come on, Cruiser Bruiser. As long as you arrive in less than 3 minutes and I can attack with you, I'm fucking ecstatic. No, I pulled 508. 508? I thought I did 608. Well, whatever. Oh, man, you're going to be there in 42 seconds. Fuck that shit, man. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to have to do this shit real fucking quick. Come on, cancel that out. It's already been fucking accepted. Boom. Come on, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. So I should theoretically take out everything from cruiser and up. Cruiser and up should still be there. If I'm lucky and my computer works fast enough, I should be able to knock out a cruiser bruiser. Right? Well, fuck it, dude. We're going with it. I could move this back. I could move you back. I could recall you. Fuck, man. Oh, man. This is why I sent my last fleet, my really fucking heavy fleet, to take a fucking long-ass time to get there so I could do this right. Alright, you've gone so I can attack. Boom. Let's see what we got. I still have some fighters, but I pulled more kills than him, which is good. I'm not even going to look at the XP. I'm not worried about that. Come on. Come on! I got like one program running and my freaking software capture running. Recall. Yeah, you're going to take a fucking long-ass time to get there. You're going to be there in 57 seconds, which means it's going to be... recall the other fleet, which is going to be there in 16 seconds. Fuck, man. If my computer ran a little bit faster, I could have timed this just perfectly. But we took out the majority of what we needed to. We'll go 800. Come on. Come on! Come on, do it now! And then, boom, that's going to be all of our destroyers, all of our fighters, well, 200 of our fighters. And this is going to be a really, really tough hit. I'm going to lose a bit more than I want, probably. Because I didn't compensate for all of the bleed off. I didn't compensate for all the damn bleed off, so those fighters, I got 111 fighters, they're going to rip through a lot of my destroyers. But let's get a quick look at the damage we did before, because I'm running through this quickly. We took out a couple of his carriers, a couple of his cruisers too. All right. Well, let's fuck this shit up a little bit more now. See, he's still got a shit ton of heavy cruisers. Shit. I did a little bit of damage to the fleet carriers. Took out a lot of the fucking photon turrets though, man. That's okay. This is gonna be one huge ass fucking battle. I know I'm gonna lose a lot, but his economy is shit compared to mine. Come on, confirm the recall. Now you will show up in 2 minutes. Okay. See that ratio? Oof, that was horrible. Those fighters really just wrecked me. Didn't compensate for all the bleed off, man. That's what pissed me off. Let's pop another window open real quick. Check the scanners. See what we got. And by the way, I'm building an ass load more stuff just to fight the guy tomorrow. Just more bases, more bases, more bases. All right, we got nothing. He's got nothing. I should have enough to do another commander, I think. If not now, right after this next one. Yeah, right after. I got a little thing down here that I can't see where my XP is. So, yeah, 27. Yeah. $278 cruisers, man. This is going to be a massively brutal hit. I might, keyword, might pull some of, I might pull a few dreads, I'm not sure. Good coffee. I mean, I might be able to pull a few of my dreadnoughts. I might not even need my dreadnoughts. It's only 120,000. I'll lose more dreads, but see, if I lose a dread, that's 10k right off the bat. I'm moving the dreads out. I'm moving the dreads. I'm not losing a fucking dread. I don't care about cruisers, man. They take like 40 minutes to build, but a dread takes a day. And we'll just send these out real quick. Because he's got enough heavy cruisers to really fuck up a dread. Like, I will lose a dread guaranteed if I attack. If, however, I hit him with all of this instead, I should be able to rip everything to pieces. At least the remainder of his fucking fleets. I should be able to rip the remainder of his fleet open, deal an assload of damage to his fleet, or to his base, because I got the 800 fighter meat shield. It's not a great meat shield, but it's close enough. Come on. Come on! He's got those 16 battleships, man. Those 16 battleships are going to wreck stuff. But see, as those attacks keep going, ooh, that was a brutal hit. Lost all the fighters, cruisers. Oh man, I might not even need my fucking dreads. I might be able to get away with this. I only lost 100. Repairing the units again. Yeah, it's gonna cost me 40 credits. Sure, why not? Man, that went down the wrong pipe. But this is his biggest fleet, man. This is like the biggest fleet he has. I knocked this fleet out. I got an economy that's like fucking almost 4 times his size. Come on. This should take out the rest of his fleet. I'm hoping. Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah, see, now I'm just not. Yeah, I took out the fleet carriers, which is great. Most of the heavy cruisers. Now it's time for the dread. Now it's time for the dread. So this is why I need that fucking Titan up. Because I could just bring that Titan in and just say, fuck you. And you're, oh shit. Went a little too far. So many fucking fleets. Recall you. You're going to take 3 minutes. Come on. You're going to take like 3 fucking minutes to show up. But can I get that magic 29,558 XP? Boom! One more level on the commander. That takes 59,000 credits. Pretty much double what you got XP for. In the early game, spending credits for a commander is a really good thing. Because construction, you build shit faster, you cost less. I should have pulled in more fighters, and I should have brought in way more fucking destroyers. I only brought 508 instead of the 608 that I got. Oh, God, it fucking pisses me off. Yeah, ain't nobody fucking moving around there. Just me. Just my shit. 81K in fucking debris. Jesus. That's a minimum 10 hours with all the recyclers I got. Speaking of which, I'm going to bring my recyclers over. So now I could have just fucking blobbed him and I probably just would have fucking two-shotted the goddamn base. But no, I wanted to be all fucking like intelligent and shit. Alright, what are we bringing? We're going to bring all of you. We're going to need all of you. We're going to bring one of you, 400 fucking fighters. And those cruisers are going to be backup. Yeah, thank you. Okay, cancel you. Those 27 cruisers are now going to be backup, basically, for the 12 dreads. I've never lost a dreadnought. I don't believe I've ever lost a dreadnought in combat. No, I have. This is before I started recording, I'm sorry. I have lost a dreadnought in combat. And it's raining outside, holy crap. I might want to... Not bad. Alright, so that one's coming in. I think this guy's offline. Now, this guy actually had a larger fleet earlier, but he moved it to attack an inactive player. I know that because I saw his name roll across the freaking battle ticker we got up here that me and him are now occupying. That was a pretty decent hit, but that hit fucking just all the base defenses, man. Hi, I'm back. Time for attack number 5 with my dreadnoughts. So I have like 120k against 18k. I'm going to annihilate what's left of his fleet now. I got to be able to annihilate that shit. In terms of pulling the entire base down, 77%. 77%. I'm probably going to lose maybe a few dreadnoughts. But, yeah. Oof. So I lost 3 dreads. But I've pulled all of his fucking base defense. I've pulled all of his fleet out. I'm going to repair my dread. It's going to cost maybe $1,000 or $2. Not even. So I got 9 dreads left. And these 9 dreads should be able to do the job. This was an incredibly inefficient attack, but the inefficiency is not what I'm worried about right now. I'm worried about literally making this guy literally rage and just say, fuck it, we're out. Plus, he's got some trade routes, so I could easily pillage some trade routes for some extra cash. And I'm hoping I get this commander kill, man. If I don't get this commander kill, it's a 10% shot. But if I don't get this commander kill, I am going to be pissed. Again, this is the benefit of having a planetary shield, because they really help regenerate your defenses. I lost one dread. I'm whittling him down, man. I'm whittling that shit down. I don't mind losing dreads because I can build more. I can repair them. Well, I can build more. Plus, once I get Titans going, it's time for Smashy Smash. Now, their guild isn't really strong. My GM has more fleet than their entire guild, so not really worried. Come on. 20% defense. I might lose another dread. I might lose another dread, he says as he loses like a million. Okay, didn't lose anything. Please commander kill. And a good pillage bonus. 5k. Not bad. $109,000 debris. Now I'm going to dread and ock this motherfucker. Or sorry, I'm going to repair, pillage his shit. I don't know exactly what type of trade routes he has. Maybe, I'm assuming he probably has shitty fucking trade routes. And I'm going to occupy the guy with a dread and a couple of hundred fighters. I guarantee my freaking GM is like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? So he'd be like, dude, what the fuck you doing, man? I was like, all I see is your name running across that fucking ticker. Hit him again. Hit him again. Hit him. What the fuck I'm doing, dude? I'm hitting him. I'm like repeatedly hitting the dude. Oh, yes, thank you. Well, there's 8,000. Like I said, this was his biggest fleet. Out of all of his bases, that was his largest fleet. So this was the problem. You know, this being his largest fleet, that was the kicker, dude. This was the hard one. And if I'm able to take the hardest base out first with the largest defense or the largest fucking fleet, dude, the rest of this shit is gonna be easy. Oh man, all those fucking hits, dude. Jesus. Oh my god, this was fucking brutal. Battle report after battle report. This is the benefit of like shields, man. Like deflection, planetary shields. Those are like the incredible things. They just regenerate your defenses so fucking well. I mean, just all that. Oh, that's the EUC. But that hit right there, I miscalculated. I probably should have brought in 2,000 fighters. That would have made it so much easier because it would have killed all the fighters. And it would have made the next hit with all those destroyers way more powerful. I probably could have wrecked probably all the cruisers and carriers and probably done a little bit more damage to the photon turrets. which would have made every other hit so much more efficient. And again, it's very very tough to calculate the bleed off when you're doing that. Let the occupations begin. Oh my god, that was fucking disgusting. That was a disgusting hit. But bear in mind, that was the toughest one. That was the toughest one. I mean, let's look. Like you said, it was 100,000 on that fleet. Now I have his entire tech level as well. So now I know exactly what to do. I mean, you look at this fleet right here. There's like 3K, and they're all fighters, by the way. These are all fighters. I mean, shit. I could roll in with fucking 20 battleships and wreck that base. All right, we check out, all of these other bases. You're going to see, almost 15,000, 18,000, maybe like 20,000, man. 1/5 of what I had to deal with here. Like you look at this fleet right here. What's the makeup of this fleet? You got 15K. All right. I come at this guy with another 1,600 fighters. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're probably dead too. I then roll in with, I don't know, 20 fucking battleships and just all of that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm fucking good. Oh, there we go. So anyways, Operation Big Trouble in Little China. 100. How much fucking debris is there, man? Shit, I don't even know. 100-something thousand, man? Let's fucking check that shit out. Check that shit out again. I want to see. I want to see what all the fucking debris is. I think it's like 100K. Which is going to be insanely fucking hard. Oh yeah. I got my fucking bros coming in. Thanks, Death. You're helping me out here. 109,000 debris. Fuck! You better not have a massive... What? Dude, you're gonna pull like 10... Well, whatever, fuck it. You'll pull 10K, I'll pull... We'll pull about $2,000, 2K an hour together. So... Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Is he gonna be mad? Yeah, he's gonna be pissed. Yeah, he's gonna be pissed. That dude's gonna be fucking pissed. How much am I getting per hour? I think I'm getting around 30 an hour. I'd have to check. I'm getting per hour. What per hour? I don't know. 30. Yeah, I'm getting 30 per hour. Okay. Oh, I'm getting 30 an hour, which ain't bad, but man, am I gonna rake in a shit ton of credits with the fucking cleanup on this one, dude. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Well, I'll be up for another 3 hours. Death is going to get 36K. That's like 50K. That's about half the pile. That's about half the pile. Alright, so we are going to call it a night. This has been Operation Big Trouble in Little China Part 1. Part 2 is more than likely going to be tentatively scheduled for tomorrow night. How I upload these is going to be a little bit different. But this is Big Trouble in Little China, where I'm... Hi, little guy. I got my little 4-week-old kitten climbing on me. Hey, how you doing? So, this is part 1. Let the occupations begin. Let's have some fun, and let's make another noob cry. Peace out, YouTube.